We are back, guys, and today is Ariados Alternative Adventure. So, yeah, this time we are starting out with an Explode against an Arbok. Since we are choice band, we kinda mitigate the Intimidate, so I am considering just pressing Earthquake here. But I think I will go to Aggron. Hopefully he attacks with a poison move. Yeah, alright. So we save us the damage, and now we hope we can hit something with Thunder Wave. So my greeting now was something new, since I was told that I always start with the same phrase. So we will take a new letter for each video, and then we will make a memorable quote from it. So we are hitting the Hitmontop coming in with the Thunder Wave. That's good. Was almost afraid it's a Hitmonlee because it has Limber, which wouldn't work with the Thunder Wave. And my best option here is actually Mewtwo, since my other mons are either weak to the fighting or not too good of matchups. It's kind of dangerous. I hope he doesn't Toxic me. Okay, so he goes for the bulk up. So let's just start right away with Caulking, like always. Because yeah, I'm kinda sure that my okay, comment only has a 25% chance to knock out if I comment first, so I will just throw out the Psychic. Let's hope we can survive. Alright. Okay, so he went for the HP Ghost. I think he will swap, but he goes for the Mag Punch. Okay, so I should have just recovered, I guess. I was considering it in the case that he swaps, but if he just presses HP Dark again and I lose my Mewtwo, that would be annoying. So my opponent has an Rayquaza. As always, a pretty annoying Pokemon to deal with, but I have Wailord, which is pretty tanky. So let's see, Extreme Speed does 29%. I am thinking that it is choice band in this case. 26 till 31 with the choice band. Yeah, so we have a choice band in Rayquaza here. So that's good to know. I think I prefer that to the Dragon Dance set at least. And now my opponent has a Heracross. So fighting mons are a bad matchup for me in this battle, honestly. So yeah, that's a bit difficult for me, because I can't bring a Mewtwo. It might seem strange, but I will go for the Regirock, and let's just hope that my Regirock will be able to survive the Heracross Brick Break. Yeah, it seems so, because it has +2 attack, so if it doesn't crit I should survive, so I will Thunder Wave, and he gets the crit. Okay, so let's see how much damage Mewtwo will deal with the Psychic. It deals between 67 and 79. So if the Heracross has 72%, let's just see, the Psychic has a 62.5% chance to KO, so it is in my favor. And I do not really have any other options, to be honest. Yeah, because he can one-shot Aggron. Lantern, I don't know if Lantern can survive anything from Mewtwo, from the Heracross, the setup. Because if there's Earthquake, it just deals with it also. So I kinda have to send a Mewtwo. So let's hope that we can hit the range. It's in our favor, but still, that doesn't say anything. The crit was really unlucky, because I could have just... Yeah, because I could have just paralyzed him and then explode. So yeah, now Heracross also outruns everything, but it would have done so anyway. So let's see how it stands for Wailord. Wailord, yeah, only falls to the Mega Horn. But it's a better chance than my Lantern, I guess. Okay, so I can survive the Mega Horn. That's good. but it was an unfortunate interaction for me. I am in a really bad spot now. I lost both Mewtwo and Regirock, and my Wailord is basically dead. So yeah, I can't even bring in the Aggron because he could just Earthquake, which he does. Yeah, was kinda expecting it, because he maybe thinks I will swap in. Now let's see. I hope he doesn't one-shot my Lantern with the Earthquake. It's actually close, so I also cannot bring that in ever again if it gets hit. So I am in a bad spot here. Okay, he goes for the Earthquake right away. And is basically throwing away his Rayquaza. That was good for me, because otherwise Rayquaza would have kinda, yeah, gone insane against Aggron and the Exploud. So now he will press also Earthquake, so I still can't bring in the Aggron. However, I could just... I think I wanna go into the Exploud, let's see. Okay, he goes for the Earthquake at least. I was kinda afraid of the Sludge Bomb. So let's just see. I'm Choice Band, so Earthquake will one-shot. Double Edge therefore doesn't, so let's just press Earthquake, and it was the right call to Earthquake. So yeah, very good that I didn't press Double Edge. And now he has a damaged Metagross and an Umbreon left. Okay, so Aggron is a good switch in against the Umbreon at least. And he will... What will he do? Will he bring in Metagross? I will just press Earthquake. Yeah, he brings in Metagross. So that's good. Because now he doesn't get the heal. So now we have to check how much Arbok will do with Earthquake against the Aggron, of course. It deals a lot of damage, so I kinda can't stay in with that, honestly. Okay. So I will bring in the Exploud now. I think my opponent has the better cards, honestly. So I will press Earthquake now as well. So he stays in with Arbok. I think he should have just swapped between Umbreon and Exploud, honestly. And now yeah, unfortunately I do not have the Focus Punch set, so let's see whether he can even damage my Aggron. Kinda depends if he has HP Dark or not. Or HP Ground, I'm not sure. So he has Baton Pass, okay, so he doesn't seem to have a good move. Unfortunately I do not have Toxic either. I could Thunder Wave, but then I just get paralyzed myself. Okay, so he has no way of damaging Aggron. Okay, so I can just PP stall him. I can also try to hit some Iron Tails, which can lower his defense. So we might be able to, yeah, kill him maybe even before the PP runs out. Fortunately, I already hit twice and it didn't get his defense lowered. But he's just pressing Baton Pass, so I think he will just basically give up at this point. Ah, now he's protecting again. So yeah, let's see how Brandel 14 will deal with that. So, okay, we can hit the final Iron Tail. So, yeah, also GG to my opponent. Well played. And we will see each other in the next random battle. So, we are back with our quest to become the best Gen 3 random player on the planet, I guess. And we are facing off against the Marowak with our Gligar. So actually, I do not have too good of a switch in, honestly. I think Starmie cannot one-shot the Marowak. I don't think it has enough damage. Yeah, even with Hydro Pump, it's only a range and another favorable one. So I will just Sword Dance. Oh, okay, so he has Electabuzz. I'm pretty sure Electabuzz will try with the Ice Punch. Let's see if he can one-shot me or not. But the Ice Punch against the... Oh, I have the wrong Pokemon on my calculator. The Ice Punch has a favorable range to knock me out, which kinda sucks, to be honest. So now I will bring in Tyranitar and set up some sand for me. That's basically an OU Pokemon for me. And it has a Sleep Talk set with Earthquake and Rock Slide, which is a bit interesting. Okay, so he has Cross Chop. That's a surprise, honestly. And he actually hit, which is kinda insane. But it's also kinda insane that I survived. But I think I will just throw the Tyranitar away at this point. So let's see, I can't really outspeed it with anything. I could quick attack with Dodrio. However, he can paralyze me with static in this case. I am kinda considering just bringing Latias, because Latias should tank the Ice Punch decently well, I'd say. I only have Dragon Claw, which is unfortunate because it can also just paralyze me then. But still, I think it's a good idea to bring in Latias. Because if my Dodrio gets paralyzed, it basically loses its advantage. It's a fast attacker, therefore I do not want it to get poisoned, to get paralyzed. But I think Umbreon wants to poison me if I'm not wrong here. So I will just press Calm Mind. Let's hope it doesn't have HP Dark. It has Toxic, okay. So let's see. So I have refreshed some opponents. Wishes. Okay. So let's see. Maybe he swaps into the Electabuzz. He actually goes for the Toxic again. That's interesting. I am kinda in a bad situation due to the sand, since I do not have leftovers. So I get actually whittled down by my own sand each turn. And now I'm already at half health. And we have the same amount of health as Stantler. And that's a bit difficult, amount of speed, sorry. And that's a bit difficult if it is Choice Bandit. I have a problem then. So what is it doing is the question. Because if it's Shadow Balls, I can only either bring in Dodrio or Gligar. I think Gligar is the more safe bet, honestly. Because, yeah, Dodrio wouldn't have been affected, but on the other side, Gligar tanks physical attacks really well. So let's see. Unfortunately, we do not have a substitute Gligar, so we can get poisoned. That's really annoying. The poison is really problematic for me because my only real swap-ins are Starmie and Gengar and Latias, but Latias has to waste a turn. So let's just see. I'm just going for the Ice Punch here, just to check out what my opponent wants to see here. He has even the Baton Pass, so Umbreon basically counters my whole team right now. So, I'm in a bad situation here. Because if Alakazam has also Ice Punch, he can also easily deal with Gligar. I am in a really bad situation here right now. I will bring in Latias now. Let's see. Okay, he has Calm Mind. So, yeah, I will press Recover here. Okay, so he goes for the attack, uses the Psychic. Or he can also have Encore, which would be bad news for me. So we are pressing Calm Mind both. Okay, so in theory, I think Latias is in a better position than Alakazam. The problem are really the missing leftovers for me, because I'm losing health every turn due to the sand. I never imagined the sand to be such a trouble for me, but it is. It really is. So the Stantler is not choice banned, so we can get that off, and we have +2 special attack. Let's see whether we can even do something. So with the sand damage, there's an option that he dies, and I should survive the Shadow Ball, because I will just try to press the Dragon Claw now. Okay, okay. So, okay, I basically deal with the Standler thanks to the sand now. Whew, that was unfortunate. But on the other side, my opponent will bring in, I guess, Electabuzz or Alakazam, something that can outspeed me. I think Electabuzz, since Alakazam probably is missing the damage to hit me with its Psychic. And now he brings in Fearow, so he also has a Fearow, okay. Does Fearow have an... It doesn't have an Ghost move, but it unfortunately has a Flying move. I guess it will use Drill Peck, yeah. I figured as much due to my Gengar switch in which he predicts. And now I got crit, which is a bit unfortunate. And I do not get the flinch either with the Select Berry, so double unfortunate. So what will we do here? So Dodrio is slower than the Fearow. So I think I will have to bring out my Starmie. I kinda see a way to win this, but also it's really difficult, to be honest. Okay, so here's the Umbreon out again. It says Toxic Wish Baton Pass. I think it will probably have also... probably also have the Protect or something like that. Okay, it wishes. Okay, okay. So let's just see what will he bring in. I will just press Surf now, hoping that I can hit him. Okay, so he Toxics me. Okay. Oh, so I almost hit my microphone there. That's unfortunate. So I will bring in Latias now. Let's hope that he doesn't double Toxic. And at least I can get off a Recover now. He will Toxic me or Baton Pass. So he chooses the Baton Pass and now he can heal one of its mons. So the Umbreon really is the main issue for me. No joke. And let's see how I will deal with the Electabuzz now that it's healed a bit. It has the hidden power, not the hidden power, it has Ice Punch. So let's see, Ice Punch deals between only between 26 and 31%, really. Okay, so I will just press Recover in this case. So it just used me to heal up, okay. In this case I will just press Calm Mind, get Toxic and then just refresh. And then go for another Calm Mind, I guess. So he will press Toxic again. Yeah, then I will hit the refresh. He can bring in Fearow and Fury. I'm gonna make a player. I think he will bring in the Fearow. So I will press Dragon Claw now. And I hit the Fearow, okay. So he thought he had me in the loop with the poison. And I get a lot of damage through that, but now at least I've dealt with the Fearow. So Latias seems to decently wall the Alakazam, so Latias is kind of my win condition. That's quite the tricky game here, to be honest. Let's see, okay, we have +2 special attack and special defense against the Electabuzz, so it should basically deal no damage to me. And I should be able to... The question is, it hits for... let's say 16% and 22 with the sand, and then 18, it's 40, okay. So I lose 40% around that. But the problem is I kinda don't deal with it with any other way, so I have to do it, honestly. It's unfortunate because I need Latias, it's really good against the Alakazam, but I think I can get around the Alakazam with my Dodrio maybe. But Electabuzz just takes the rest of my team pretty well. So I survive with 9%, okay. So let's see whether he hits with a ground move to hit the Starmie coming in. Yeah, okay. He hit with the rock move. Can Starmie even deal with the Marowak is the question. Because it would survive. It would survive actually the... It would survive the Surf. Because if I have Surf instead of Hydro Pump, which I do have, it's only a range, so I will just use this opportunity to recover again. So you can basically wish as much as you want. So he brings in Alakazam. So now things get interesting. If Latias comes in, it's basically doomed to die with Toxic and Sand. So I only have the free switch in, honestly. So Latias won't be able to do anything anymore. So my only real option is the Dodio. I will bring in Latias now, but even if he doesn't attack, which he doesn't, I get hit by the Sand and then by the Toxic. Okay, so Latias is kind of lost cause. And now let's see. Alakazam with one special attack up against the Dodrio. That's what I need to know. It's a 50% chance to kill me. That's ridiculous. Okay, so Dodrio quick attack is only Half-Life. So I have to... It was the right call to bring in Latias so that I didn't get sand damage, honestly. And now... Drill Peck is only at 37%, so I have to... Okay, he has Thunder Punch. Yeah. Okay, he had one of the punches, so... It was a safe knockout for him. So what can I do here? It looks pretty lost, and it's honestly it is. My only real option is now maybe paralyzing it with Starmie, getting Gengar in and exploding. Is my only real option, but it has Thunder Punch, so it can deal with Starmie quite well, honestly. Let's just check, but I think trying to fight it, it's also set up once with Starmie, is just madness, honestly. So it seems I'm pretty beat here. Yeah, I'm only doing 1/3 with Surf at best, so I can't whittle it down. So let's just see whether we can paralyze it. Okay, we did. So let's see. Now, we did get the paralysis, but if he hits up Psychic now to my Gengar coming in, I lose, and also if he swaps out the Alakazam, I kinda lose. But the paralysis is at least the only way I can see right now. So let's see if Gengar can survive coming in. He hits a Thunder Punch, but I don't get paralyzed, okay. Okay. My other attacks won't break through, so let's see whether he stays in. He actually stays in, okay. Yeah. But the thing is, now that Gengar is down, I can't swap my Starmie out if it gets Toxic by the Umbreon. So I still lose to the Umbreon. It was a nice idea, in theory. And if I had Gengar left standing instead of Starmie, then I could have won, since I can't get poisoned, but now I have nothing to switch to. So yeah, Starmie against Umbreon. My Surf will deal almost no damage. Yeah, it deals around 20% at most. Even if I paralyze, it's just gonna paralyze me as well. So then, even if I get more luck with the paralysis, then the Marowak comes in, outspeeds me, and kills the Starmie. So yeah, GG to Mianielf. Very well played. It was quite the close game, to be honest. I think Umbreon really carried him here. Latias was kind of my win condition. Maybe it was not right to throw it away against the Electabuzz, but I think Electabuzz would have dealt with my team pretty well. Maybe I could have sacked the Gengar with the explosion against the Electabuzz. Who knows? Let's just stall some time here with the recover because I'm a sore loser. Maybe we can... Maybe we even die to the Marowak now. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, Marowak even... It's dealt around, I think it was 80% or something against Dami with the double edge before. So yeah, even if we am somewhat pre-damaged and I can't one-shot it, Marowak basically wins the one-on-one with Dami. That's kinda insane, to be honest. But, as always, it was a good game, and we will see each other in the next random battle. See ya!